One man, against all odds, managed to take on the United States, the world's most powerful nation, and expose its secrets in broad daylight. In 2013, he audaciously stole over 1 million top-secret documents and unveiled them to the world. Since then, for over a decade, he has remained America's most wanted criminal. Despite the massive damage he inflicted on the U.S. government, many around the globe view him as a hero. But why did he risk everything to leak the documents of the world's top intelligence agency? How did he execute this audacious act of espionage? And how has he managed to evade capture by the relentless American authorities? Welcome to another episode of Curiosity Corner. On the morning of June 6, 2013, the American government awoke to a devastating blow. The Guardian and the Washington Post broke the news with a series of explosive reports revealing top-secret documents from the NSA, National Security Agency. These documents sent shockwaves not only through America, but also across the globe, as they uncovered the startling truth that the U.S. government was secretly monitoring the activities of millions of mobile users. The documents exposed the NSA's clandestine program, PRISM, which granted the U.S. government the power to access data from millions of Verizon customers. Verizon is a major mobile operator in America. The leaked documents also uncovered that U.S. security agencies had hacked into the computers of the Hong Kong and Chinese militaries and tapped the phone of Angela Merkel, Germany's chancellor at the time. The British Government Communications Headquarters, GCHQ, was also implicated in running a program to spy on its own citizens, and the documents revealed discussions between the NSA and GCHQ on methods to deceive the public and spread propaganda. At first, no one knew who had leaked these documents or whether they were even authentic, as news agencies are not required to disclose their sources. But 3 days later, a mysterious figure emerged from the shadows, taking responsibility for the breach of these top-secret documents. Edward Snowden, a 29-year-old high school dropout. He had begun his career with the U.S. military, but was discharged after just 1 year. In 2005, he worked as a security guard at the University of Maryland. Despite his academic shortcomings, Snowden's exceptional computer skills caught the attention of the CIA, leading to his recruitment. After several years with the CIA, Edward Snowden was hired by the American tech giant Dell in 2009. At that time, Dell had a contract to upgrade the National Security Agency's computer systems, and Snowden was placed on this project. Initially a supervisor, he later became a cyber strategist. Up until this point, Edward Snowden was regarded as a brilliant asset to the CIA and NSA. So, what caused these agencies to suddenly brand him a traitor? The turning point occurred when Snowden, while operating and upgrading NSA computers, discovered the shocking truth that the National Security Agency had the capability to access any mobile user's personal data. He stumbled upon records that he initially assumed belonged to international criminals, but to his horror, they were the records of innocent American citizens. During this period, a tense debate was taking place in the U.S. Congress about intelligence practices. American politician Ron Wyden posed a critical question to NSA Director James Clapper in a congressional session broadcasted on national television. Did the agency collect data on Americans? James Clapper flatly denied this in front of millions, claiming that their work was focused solely on foreign intelligence. Watching his director lie so blatantly, Edward Snowden was incensed. Just 3 days later, he resigned from his lucrative job at Dell, where he earned $200,000 annually. In 2013, Snowden left Dell to join Booz Allen Hamilton, a company that collaborates with the U.S. military, CIA, and NSA. Once again, he was assigned to an NSA project. According to the National Security Agency, Snowden managed to steal so many files from their system that estimating their exact number was nearly impossible, but it could be more than 2 million. How did Snowden pull off such an audacious heist of top-secret agency files without arousing suspicion? Astonishingly, he did not rely on any sophisticated hacking tools. He accomplished this daring feat with a small USB drive. But how? In most office environments, especially those dealing with confidential data, USB drives are strictly prohibited due to the risk of data theft. Furthermore, not every employee has the authority to access confidential data within any company's system. This was the National Security Agency, renowned for its supposedly unbreakable computer security. Before undertaking this daring mission, Edward Snowden meticulously planned his escape and took advantage of his unique situation. He was hired by Booz Allen Hamilton for an NSA project in Hawaii, 5,000 miles away from the NSA's Maryland headquarters. Hawaii is 6 hours behind Maryland. When Snowden was working in his Hawaii office, the NSA headquarters were virtually empty, with everyone having left for the day. Another advantage was that Snowden had access to the NSA headquarters servers via an outdated thin client system. As a system administrator, he also had high security clearance, granting him more rights and allowing him to copy data from any system without raising any alarms. Snowden exploited these advantages, quietly copying over 2 million files unnoticed from 5,000 miles away. After working in the Hawaii office for just 4 weeks, Snowden made the fateful decision to expose the NSA's covert activities to the world. He copied all the documents onto a USB drive, cunningly smuggled it past security, took leave by feigning illness, and flew directly from Hawaii to Hong Kong. When he didn't return or answer any calls, the NSA grew suspicious and launched a desperate search for him. In Hong Kong, Snowden met with a group of trusted journalists, handing them the documents that would soon dominate global headlines. The documents leaked by Edward Snowden ignited a fierce global debate on the NSA's secretive powers. He was charged with theft of government property, unauthorized access to national security systems, and leaking top-secret information to unauthorized individuals. The American government demanded that Hong Kong hand Snowden over, but he had already planned his next move. He boarded a flight to Russia, where he initially received asylum, and in September 2022, he was granted permanent residency. In his autobiography, Permanent Record, Snowden details how intelligence agencies spy on citizens. He described a tool called Nose Smurf, which allows security agencies to access our phone's microphone, like enabling them to eavesdrop on surrounding conversations without detection. To some, Edward Snowden is a traitor who betrayed his country. To others, he is a hero who courageously exposed the NSA's true face to the world. What are your thoughts on this controversial figure? Let me know in the comments section. I hope you found this episode riveting. Please like and share it widely. Thank you for your incredible support. Stay tuned for our next thrilling episode.